maybe Johnson would rather people pull teeth out of his mouth before he'd rather pull Dwight Gooden out of this game. He's just hoping that Dwight Gooden right now can get it together.
Dunston 1 for 3. Ground ball to short. It'll be a tough double play if they even attempt it, and they don't, as Dunston runs extremely well. But the lead runner is erased on the force at second. One away.
You're going to see a very professional shortstop here. He realizes he has absolutely no chance, just takes his time, throws the ball to second baseman. Wally Backman moves out of the way. They know they're not going to get Sean Dunston. That's being on top of the game.
And they did not try to force the issue. Chris Spire is going to pinch hit for Bob Dernier. Spire hitting .294 this year. 6 homers, 22 RBIs, and he takes a fastball right down the middle for strike one.
He has certainly done a good job pinch hitting for the Cubs so far this year, Steve. He's got 6 hits and 15 at bats with 2 RBIs, and has hurt the Mets a couple of times with his pinch hits.
Dunston with great speed at first. Spire at the plate representing the tying run. Right through a fastball, 0-2.
Coming off the bench to face Dwight Gooden. It's tough for a left-handed hitter. Chris Spire has his hands full right here. He is an experienced player. He knows what he's doing. But it's tough to come off that bench cold and get that trigger ready for Dwight Gooden.
Spire is 6 for 9 career, and he grounds another base hit into the hole. Dunston running on the play will go to third. And the crowd becomes very quiet as the Cubs get the tying runs aboard with 1 out here in the 9th inning. Spire's 7th hit in 10 career at-bats against Dwight Gooden.
He just turns on a high fastball. That ball's up and out over the plate. He got his hands in there. It's maybe Martinez coming out.
Dave Martinez will, in fact, pinch run for Chris Spire. Spire set up against Gooden. 6 for 9 career, now 7 for 10, with also his 7th pinch hit of the year. And the Cubs have excellent speed on the bases. Dunston at third and Martinez at first.
It's truly amazing how some people, I can remember hearing that Mark Belanger, who was never known for his hitting prowess, was one of Nolan Ryan's toughest outs. Chris Spire has obviously been one of Dwight Gooden's toughest outs.
Batting .700 career against Dwight.
You can't explain it, it's just a fact.
Jerry Mumphrey hitting .306, pinch hitting for Frank DiPino. And a strike call.
We told you before, Jerry Mumphrey, part of that duet that's been doing such a great job pinch hitting for the Chicago Cubs. He's had 10 hits and 25 at bats, 1 home run and 8 RBIs. And he has been working.
One out of the 9th with the tying runs at first and third. Strike 2.
Mumphrey's hit 26 of his last 32 games, hitting .377. Is probably one of the veterans who is being hurt a little bit at this year-end period where all the youngsters are playing, having a chance to put some good numbers up. The Cubs obviously looking at 1987.
Two strikes on Mumphrey. And Gooden chases Martinez back.
In this situation, the mid-outfield is playing correctly, very deep. You want to cut off any chance of a long double where that runner at first base is going to score. So the outfield's very deep. I think they actually should cover the gaps a little better.
Breaking ball, strike 3.
Well, Dwight Gooden has had some big strikeouts in his career. That's his 8th one of tonight. But no one's going to stand out bigger in his mind right now than that good curveball on the outside corner.
And now the excitement builds to an even larger crescendo as with 2 out. And the tying run at first base. Dwight Gooden faces Chico Walker, who is 0 for 3 plus a walk. And a beach ball has dropped behind home plate. No one paying much attention. Now it's removed. Down low, ball one.
There's a swell of fans coming down now. I hope they don't really abuse the field.
They have actually spilled over into some of the photographers' areas on either side of the dugout, or the dugouts, I should say. And some of the security forces have now come out on the warning track to try to stem the tide. Another throw to first and a close play as Martinez dives back.
I don't think any organization in baseball wants to see their fans have a better time than the New York Mets. But I certainly hope, and I know everybody that's involved in baseball hopes that this field is intact tomorrow night.
Not only that, but you don't want to see anybody get injured. Not a player, not a manager or coach, and not a fan, certainly.
You can bet that the outfielders are scared right now.
Gooden with another throw to first to drive Walker back.
Before the game, some of the outfielders were talking about how they were going to be able to get off the field if the New York Mets did win this game tonight without being attacked by the fans. They were very concerned about it.
Well, they've got a lot of ushers and security people out, but they are obviously greatly outnumbered. Fouled away, and the count 1-1 to Walker.
There was great electricity in the St. Louis series in 1985. Tremendous electricity. It is here tonight.
The Mets fans have been tremendous. They have turned out in record numbers. They have been delighted by the play of their ball club, and they are ready to celebrate. Fastball foul back with Martinez running, and the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the crowd will get even louder, anticipating the final strike of the game.
This is great, Steve. This is just great. I love it.
These Mets fans have waited for this, really, for the better part of 3 seasons. Ever since the '84 campaign when the Mets became a contender. And they are ready to bust loose in more ways than one.
13 years of waiting.
Ground ball to second. Backman to Hernandez. The unbelievable season is not over, but the championship is here in New York.